Today we're going to review some trades on the counterpunch and Forex. I've got about 8 different charts up here. We'll take a look at some key level adjustments, swings, things that you should look for when you're trading. This is the euro dollar, and you can see that when you get a setup, this one probably couldn't be helped, but let's just take a look. You've got no real swing over here to your left. You always look left after you get a setup. This has an entry of 14.54. It looks like this high probably got you in 14.65. Yeah, so that trade would have stopped out. But currently the euro is in a long right here, and it's riding it out. The short didn't quite make it. So it had obviously some previous trades that looked pretty good. You've got some nice long trades here, and this, look at this, it got really close to a first dot for money management and a target. So again, you want to basically, if you get really close, then go ahead. Some of these trades are big. When you make adjustments, try and make it 10 to 20% max. 20% is the max. So like this long setup here, you've got this swing high right over here. So again, that's the idea. Look left, make an adjustment above that swing high, and that would have kept you out of any trade. But anyway, so we're along this trade and this trade. So we'll see what happens. Obviously the euro's got a lot going on with Greece, so there's not a whole lot of trend. But I'm pretty much showing you all the markets, and so you can kind of follow along. Looking at the pound dollar, you got this nice trade here going in. You're still in this trade from right here. You then get another trade right here and another trade. So this trade is hit money management, and I would say you get really pretty close to that target there. Again, look at the size of this trade. We took an entry at 55.32. Just the first target was 59.55. So that's almost 400 pips just to that first target, and you pretty much almost hit it. So again, take profit. These trades can be large. Let's move on to the next one, the Aussie dollar. Okay, it didn't really hit close enough, but I mean, maybe. It's, again, look at the trade size, this trade right here. Entry at 80.09. The first target is 82. Again, 200 pips. When you get about 150 pips up, you might want to go ahead and take a little profit and move on. This trade obviously won over here. Looking at this short right here, there's a nice adjustment on the short, although I don't think it would have triggered in. But look at these. This is what I want you to look for. Look left. You see anything like that? All right. Make an adjustment below them. If it's too much, then pass on the trade. I don't even know if this trade would have triggered in. Let's take a look. The entry was at 36.35. It hit a low of 36.34.9. So obviously you're not going to go short at 35. You always round down around 5s and 0s, so you'd be at 34 and you wouldn't have triggered in anyway. But again, look left, and that will save you. Forex is a unique market, and so you need to look for things like that. Dollar CAD, okay, coming off a nice winner here, very nice winner on the long side here. This long did not trigger, and this short has not triggered. So let's move on to the next one. Let's go to the pound Canadian. Some nice trades here. Get this nice long, another really nice long. You have a potential stop and reverse. Again, what have you got staring at you right here? Not that it triggered in, but you get that 50 moving average. Make sure your entry is below the 50 moving average. And so probably put it right about there, 88.04. I'll probably put it just below 87. 87.98 right there. Okay. Again, it didn't stop and reverse, so you're still long. All these have hit target 1, 2, and 3. You've just recently hit your target 1. So some big winners on the pound Canadian. Back test some of the pairs. Some pairs will trade better than others. The euro dollar, probably, which will only trend a few times a year, is not one of your best performers. So what have we got here? The pound Aussie looking very solid in this trade right here, hitting full target 1. This short right here, you know, you had a wick just before non-farm payroll, because non-farm payroll was right here on this big blue candle. So that wick would have taken you in. You know, you're not going to adjust below the 50 moving average. I see no adjustments over here that would be within range. So that was just a loss, but you've more than made up for it on the current price action. Let's go to New Zealand CAD. Again, we're getting some really nice trends in some of the markets. So what have we got? We've got a short right here, looking very solid. Another short. You can do add-on trades, take a second trade. And again, you've already hit third target on this trade, third target on this trade, and first target on this trade. Again, these trades are large. Look at the size of this purple trade. Entry at 87.44. The first target is 84.55. So again, about 300 pips just to that first target. So good place to make an adjustment. What do you see when you look to the left here? These entries, something to adjust, right? You didn't get triggered into any of these. I don't know if this candle would have done it anyway. And again, right here you get the same thing. Now, you know, this price did tick up enough that you would have been triggered in. But again, it was a very small trade. Look at the loss on this trade, very small. And again, you more than made up for it. That's New Zealand CAD. I think I have one more, CAD yen. Again, no big trends on this, but it's grinding higher. So again, look to your left here. You got the spike right here, don't you? Yep. So again, adjust below that spike. That's not a big adjustment on this huge trade. You see that? So again, always look to your left. Look for swings. You know, you'd make sure that one you couldn't adjust above. Look for key levels. This is 114. You know, so definitely you're going to go to 16, right? And the high on this candle was 106. So you wouldn't have even triggered in on this trade here. This one got close to money management. Anyway, you still stayed in this trade. Actually, you stayed in this trade, right? Let's see, you took this trade right here. It did not hit money management, right? Boom. Until way over here. Because you didn't stop and reverse. Your stop, probably would put your stop, that was a pretty tight stop. Adjusting down, what's that, 98.33, the low on that candle, 32. You know, you also look to adjust your stops. You got this swing over here. I mean, you know, that's, you know, I'm going to leave my stop right here with this price action here. I really would like to push it down, but I'm adding quite a bit of risk, so I don't know about that one, if you'd have maintained that one. But again, you're in this nice long here, hitting full target. This trade has not triggered in yet, and you're in this trade hitting money management and a target, and now you're out. So you're pretty much flat on this market. I hope that helped with the counterpunch and review of Forex, how to trade it, how to look for things in swing levels and daily spikes on before you place your trade. Make those adjustments will really make a big impact in your trading. Good trading.